It's the goats again. I got this one in earlier and I just got a screenshot and I was like, WTF. And now it's kind of been confirmed here. This is coming off Sky News. Coronavirus Tanzania testing kits questioned after goat and papaya test positive. Oh man. Anyways, this is just nuts. The president admits there may be technical errors, having previously suggested people could pray the disease away. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Can goats pray though? What about papaya? Have we looked into that? We need those ASAP guys. ASAP science guys. Get them on the papayas praying, guys. All right, so accuracy of coronavirus test used in Tanzania. It's late, folks. Just trying to make this bigger. Come on. There you go. The accuracy of the coronavirus test used in Tanzania has been questioned by the country's president after a goat and a papaya tested positive for the disease. President Magufuli, whose government has already faced criticism over its handling of the coronavirus outbreak, and has previously asked people to pray the disease away, said the kits had technical errors. I guess so. He said the COVID-19 test had been imported from abroad, although he didn't give further detail. Did they come from the WHO? Did they come from the WHO? Probably. There he is. He's waving. He's like, yeah, there you go. We've been testing our goats. We should not accept that every aid is meant to be good for this nation. I don't know. This guy, I don't know. Can we get him over here? If we get rid of the turdo, I'll take this guy. I mean, maybe just a little bit of skepticism. I don't know anything about this guy, by the way, so he might be a total jerk off. But the president claimed that he had asked security forces to check the quality of the kits. Why doesn't every country do this though? Like, why doesn't let's test this. Let's test the pineapple. Let's test the cat. Here we go. What do we got? Here's some craft dinner in the fridge. Let's test that. Like, test everything. Just try it. If it works for all this stuff, then you know. Of course, you can't say anything, right? You can't say anything. I don't know. I just put this out, by the way. I'll just show you all here. You can't say anything anymore. Look at this. I got flagged again. I just got this. Just got the word in here. And this one, if you don't know, is the one. It's just the freaking White House staff. It's like it's not even me. Usually it's me yapping away, but it's the White House staff, and it's just the hot mic that picked them up, and they're talking about it, and they're like, "Yeah, you can take your mask off." Yeah, it's about as deadly as the flu. Yeah, when they talk about the zero point 0.01 or 0.03% of mortality rate in California or wherever it was, they did the latest study there. Anyways, and you see they took it down today. So they're taking down everything. It's the way it's going. I'm going to put it back up on BitChute, but I'm just showing you this because I just thought of it while I'm going through this. But anyway, so yeah, he asked his force, he asked his men, security forces. Seriously, like, I mean, why would anybody trust the WHO? Like, seriously, it doesn't. This is what's so disturbing about this whole pandemic is that there's just this automatic sort of, appeal to authority here that all the governments around the world, and we know why, of course, none of us that are trying to stand up to this would accept this. But it's because they have strategically positioned their globalist sort of plants in all the governments all around the world so that they could do this stuff. That's the reality, right? And so here we are. So, I mean, at least this guy tested it. So he included it. So he got his security forces to check the quality of the kits, and that they randomly obtained several non-human samples, including a papaya, a goat, and a sheep, but had assigned them to human names and ages. The samples were then submitted to Tanzania's laboratory to test for the coronavirus, with the lab technicians deliberately not made aware of their origins. Mr. Magufuli, I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, said that the positive results on the goat and the papaya, but the sheep, I don't know about the sheep. Anyways, the papaya indicated some people were testing positive despite not having the virus. There's something happening. I said before, we should not accept that every aid is meant to be good for this nation. He said, adding that the kits should be investigated. Now, I don't know. This could be part of their theatrics, but it's also pretty hilarious. If there's just one country out there that said we don't trust your kits, I mean, it's astonishing to think about that. It's astonishing that. Well, I mean, again, harkens back to the fact that they planted all these people for so long into these positions. And speaking of plants, we had Valerie Plant here in Montreal, and she was out today and just total purple. Like, I'll show this tomorrow. I don't have it prepared right now, but she just had this massively bright purple overcoat on, and she was stepping off a quarantine bus. I kid you not, folks. So I don't know, Tanzania. You guys need some internet guys to come over. Maybe I can do some truthing podcast. Might want to come over there, man. I don't know. I don't know anything about Tanzania, really. I apologize to any of my African listeners for being ignorant, but sounds like maybe not the worst place on the planet to be these days. If the government is actually questioning this stuff, I mean, where have you heard this? Seriously, have you heard any other government say, "Yeah, we're not so sure about this test here"? You got some moldy cheese on the fridge. Let's try it. I mean, why not? Why not? It's a Budweiser. Let's try it. Try it on everything. Why not? This is a challenge then. Out to you. So anybody out there, before this video gets pulled, anybody out there, if you can get your hands on a test kit, I mean, this should be something. Maybe we should think about this, getting our hands on these test kits. Like trying to, I don't know, maybe we can imitate some small Micronesia or something, micronation, right? And say, yeah, we need some test kits. Set them here, and somehow get them delivered to one of us. And we could just start testing things. Testing anything. Let's go out in the backyard. Stick it in the dirt. Dog. Go over here, Rusty. Yeah. You want to take this who test? I don't know, man. It's pretty hilarious. And again with the goats, okay? So, they've been putting the goats in a lot, so this is probably more of their theatrics. But still, we need humor. We do need humor, folks. I think so. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well, whatever time, if you're listening to this in the middle of the night. You're like me or a night owl working your tush off. Good stuff. If you're listening to this in the morning, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you do. And yeah, all the best. And yeah, come and support me. Follow the link in the description, my Patreon. And thanks so much for taking the time to listen. See you guys all tomorrow. Hey, today. It's actually today. It'll be later though. Today, I'll do a live show. So maybe 5, 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. Somewhere around there. Anyways. Looking forward to it, guys. Hope you're doing well. See you all.